Things going, where's it going? Good morning, or afternoon, or evening, whatever time of day it is that you're watching me. Hello. Yes, isn't my shirt amazing? Yeah, so happy Monday. Happy Monday. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Happy to be back to a routine. Starting off the week right, always with good intentions. Isn't it funny how we restart things on Monday? We're like, okay, this week I'm going to do this. We never start on Wednesday. Oh yeah, you watched my Snap story. Yes. Let me tell you that story quick while I'm shuffling. So I was at a music festival. I was at a 50s music festival, and Chubby Checker was headlining. And he started playing, and I was kind of like, I was kind of halfway back with a bunch of family, and he starts a show, and I'm like, my God, this is so awesome. I want to get up close. So in Jill fashion, I go to the front, and I'm dancing. I was just having the best time ever. Yeah, Chantilly lace and a pretty face, ponytail hanging down. Yep. But he did the twist and the fly, a bunch of songs. So I'm just dancing away, and he looks out in the crowd, and he points at me. And I was looking around like, oh, it's one of those moments where you think they're pointing at you, but they're really not. So I kept looking behind me, and he goes, oh, you, I'm talking to you. And I was like, me? And he's like, yeah. And I'm, okay, hi. And he goes, no, come up here. And I was like, what? He goes, come up here. And so he had one of his security guys come out, and then I went up, and then I noticed I get up on stage, and he's pointing to a bunch of people. And I was like, oh, I'm not that special. And so I get on stage, and I go to the very end of the stage, and then all these other girls are lining up next to me. And I was like, oh, it's fun. It's cool. I'm still thinking, this is awesome. I still got picked out of a crowd to go dance on a stage. And then he starts talking, and he looks to his side. He's like, what the? And he looks down the line of us girls, which were probably about 15 of us. And he's looking, and he walks all the way down to me, and he's like, no. You're not standing in a line. You're with me. And so he grabs my hand, and we walk to the center stage next to the microphone. And he starts talking to me. He's like, do you know how to do the fly? And I was like, I don't know how to do the fly. And he goes, I'm going to teach you. And so, oh my God, he was the coolest. And so I said, okay. And I'm watching him, and he's like, you just stay right here with me. And Chubby Checker pulled me on stage when I was 28, and we danced 3 songs together. And he taught me how to do the fly, which I put on my Snap story. Those of you that have Snapchat that follow me, I put him on my Snap story last night, as I couldn't sleep, so I was watching YouTube videos, and I ran across one Chubby Checker, and I was like, oh my God, I should talk about that story. It's such a great story. So yeah, so he taught me the fly, and we danced. We had a great time dancing together. He put his mic, in the thing, and he sang when he was supposed to sing, and the rest of the time, him and I were just dancing up there together. It was the coolest. After the show, I went and talked to him, and he said to me, good morning. He said, there's always one of you. There's always one in every show, and I look for them. The one that's just enjoying it and in it and having a blast. And he said, thank you for being that one. And I was like, yeah, I felt so honored. But that's who I am at every show. It wasn't just him. Like, I just love going to shows, and I'm always into it. So, anywho. Hey, good morning. Long time no see. How are you? All right, where are we at? Interesting card today. So yeah, now I have that Chantilly lace song in my head. Okay. Hey, I'm the one. Here's our card today. Lost love. Laying on top of the water. Moon overhead. I'm doing well, thank you. A cycle of renewal. Ooh, quick on the reflexes there. So we're ready? Oh, we ready to meditate? Be amazing? Hey, how are you? Oh my gosh, like all my favorites are coming in. Oh, I love it. I haven't seen half of you guys forever. Happy Monday. This is the day you're starting off. Hello. You're like resetting your meditation schedule. You're like, if Jill can do it every day, I can do it every day. Tell you what, some days drag my ass out of that bed. I'm like, oh God, please, 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes, Mom. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready for the real. Now, no one has said anything about my amazing shirt, by the way. Look at this. It's awesome. It's Johnny Cash with the Yoda head. How can you not get more cool than this? And what's funny is that it says Anderson Seth. It's supposed to be funny because Yoda says all these weird things, right? Musician you are. He, thank you. He's a musician out of Canada. I went and saw one of his shows. If you follow me on Snap, I didn't record it on Periscope, but if you follow me on Snap, you would have seen me attend his show. He was a lot of fun. Solo artist, folk music. So Seth Anderson is his name, but for the shirt, the whole Yoda stuff, Anderson Seth. Yeah, fun. All right. Let's get started. Enough of me yammering. I'm gonna take my glasses off. Enough of me yammering. Now I really can't see anything anyone's typing. So. Go ahead and close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in all the way down to the belly. And slowly exhale. Nice deep breath in, and slowly exhale. Last one, deep breath in, and slowly exhale. Relax the breath. Allow that breath to flow nice and even through the body. Finding that subtle rhythm. Relaxing the shoulders. Feel that relaxation move down the arms, all the way to the tips of your fingers. That breath flowing nice and even, mirroring the ocean waves. So you hear the breath in your ears, sounds of the waves crashing. That breath comes in just like that wave comes in. Breath goes out, the tide goes out. Beautifully mirroring. Feeling your body relax. And those thoughts just go to the side. All those rolling thoughts that occupy your mind. Just push them to the side. Focus on that breath. Feel your body relax more. Just letting those muscles go slack. Hearing that breath in your ears. That slow, gentle rhythm. Today we begin on a road. Could be a gravel road or a paved road, dirt road. You're surrounded by trees. In front of you, the road narrows as you allow these images to come into your mind. You see that in front of you is a large mountain. There's a sign on the side of the road. It has your name on it. At least that's the one that stands out. Many things on the sign. The only thing you see is your name. I want you to begin walking towards the mountain. The road you're on begins to narrow, turning into a path. You begin to walk. Nice, gentle hike. Feeling your feet rise and fall. The trees close around you, towering above. The sounds of animals scurrying in the underbrush, the birds high in the trees. Just continue walking the path. Nothing special. Feeling that ground under your feet, the wilderness surrounding you, the path slightly inclined. Soon you come to a wall, a rock face, the side of the mountain that goes directly up. It's as if the path stops right here. You look left and right, not knowing which way to go. Feeling the only path is directly up the rock face. because this is just your meditation. You can do anything you want to get up that rock face. First, I want you to find a way to do it on your own. Looking for signs, people that have come before you. How did they climb it? Looking for side trails to continue moving forward, but not necessarily in the direct route. When you're ready, continue moving forward. When you've reached the top, you're on that cliffside. Just take a breath of relief. You see your trail is a bit more level. And continue walking. As you continue walking, sometimes you'll see signs pointing you in the next direction, offering warnings about falling rocks or mudslides as you continue to navigate your way up the mountain. Feeling your feet rise and fall, taking in the general splendor, in no rush to get to the top. Enjoying the beauty as you walk. Feeling the strength of your legs as they move your body forward. Your path eventually comes to a split or a fork in the road. Not just two, but several paths. It's the point where several of us might panic because there's so many choices and so many unknowns. You can always ask for help. You can always ask for guidance, to be shown the right path. you decide to ask, watch the signs appear, giving you guidance or direction. Move towards the signs that appear. Read the words written there. Choose a path and begin walking. As you do, you'll notice that your surroundings change. You're no longer on the path in the mountain. You're no longer surrounded by trees. But you're a moment in your life, a future possibility, a dream. This is where I leave you to explore. I'll call you back when it's time. Time to come back. I want you to walk back out to that fork in the road. Turning and facing all those paths. Seeing this forest rise up around you. There's a clearing, a cliffside that looks down the mountain. I want you to walk over towards it. Your view is high above everything else. You can look down and see where you've come, how far up the mountain you are. If you look up, you can see its peak. You look at all those paths, all going to the same place. All bringing something different to you. All beautiful. I want you to take a nice deep breath in. Slowly exhale it. Bring your hands to prayer position. Just take a moment for gratitude and reflection. Take a nice deep breath in. And slowly exhale. Welcome back. Welcome back. Using the signs of intuition. Asking for help. Difficult and easy paths. Thank you for all the hearts and love. I always appreciate that. So our meditation today, I love the analogy of the mountain and seeing it as our ascension and the path that we're our life and the paths that we choose. And so often, I guess that's our card. So often, where'd you go? We feel we walk alone by ourselves, and we don't. But if you wanted to continue to stay alone, you could. If you wanted to call in help, you could. It was interesting when we get to the wall, and oftentimes in life, it's like we get to these points where we're struggling. We're like, why me? Why is this happening to me? How am I supposed to navigate this? What am I supposed to do? And we so often forget that we can easily ask for help, or we don't like to ask for help, whatever help looks like. And so in the meditation today, it's really about showing you that, one, there are multiple ways of moving through life, which we know, it's obvious, right? But the fact is that you're still going in the same direction, which is up or older. And the way you get there is choice, is always your choice. Always, always, always. Even if it feels like there is no choice. Like you get to the rock cliff and you're like, but there is no choice. I have to climb this. Well, do you have to climb it? And do you have to climb it alone? So good morning, good morning, good morning. So it's, yeah, Yeah, or in 1-inch, correct. Yes. Thanks for sharing, Steve. And so when we're walking too, the signs that are on the side of the road, these are these little subtle signs that continue to come up for us to show like, hey, you're on the right path, keep going. And then like, no, turn around, danger. So just to pay attention to some of those things. And we just ignore it. We continue walking in our path and walking our way, and we just don't see them. We're so singularly focused. Then when we come to a place where there's so many different choices, and which one do you choose? The memory that came back to me, and just that moment, feeling that moment, was when I went to college. I'm like, oh my God, this is such a big life decision. Like, how am I going to do this? And wherever I go, like, that's where I am. And that's, that's not true. You can always go back to where you were, but seeing all of those and not really necessarily knowing, seeing all of those choices and not necessarily which one to take, like, it creates a little bit of like analysis paralysis in people. And so looking for those signs to kind of give you that feeling, I'm making the right decision, I'm going the right way. Still helping others always. So, just a way of analyzing it maybe in a different way, or seeing something you needed to see today when you decided which path to take and you took that path. So just some self-awareness and healing. Thank you. You too. This is so interesting. So our guidance that came forward today is apprehension. Oh, very fitting. Apprehension. Moving forward through fear and doubt. And I always find it so interesting when we see very similar cards come forward. So in this one, we're talking about lost love. So it's very possible that there's someone out there that needs to see it. So if we're moving forward in something or different from something that we thought, and we're having a little bit of fear with that, the meditation today really was a good one for looking at where we might be able to find signs, where we might be find symbols and things that help us kind of clear the apprehension, clear the fear, and move forward with confidence. So I hope meditation today was great for you, and that, as always, it brings wholeness and healing and awareness for you. So with that, have a wonderful start to your Monday. I know I will. I'm about ready to go for a run. So I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye, guys.